Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Tier 1 stream this week, round 4 here at Brazil. Comms tonight, as always, is myself, Claire Mole. Evening, Pink. Evening, Colin. Tonight is the first sprint race of the season, so short quali. Instead of the normal 3 sessions, short quali, followed by the sprint race, 12 laps, and then the feature race of 36 laps. NMX James is the first out on track, so we'll stick on board with him. Cheers, Colin. All dry. Oh, we're hoping for a bit of excitement. We're hoping we'd have a wet session in there, whether it's a wet sprint or... Never mind. Maybe next time. Few reserves in there tonight. Wookie, Riker, CV Gould, Chip, NMX James himself, Hosey. So, yeah, a few reserves needed, which isn't great, but we've still got a full grid. Pink says he's looking to bounce back today. Yeah, the DNF last week will not have helped. But, yeah, definitely need to score some points. Your DNF last week was great for Bobo, to be fair. Brought him right back into the fight. Actually, while we're on that, I'll just do a quick recap of the driver standings after Silverstone last week. So we have Rick and Pink tied on 50 points at the top. We have Bobo in second on 44. Bobo in third on 44. Flicks in fourth on 41. Ant on 38. JJ on 32. So, top 6, 18 points covering the top 6, which is unbelievably close for Tier 1, to be fair, and that is what I like to see. Kieran is not expecting anything magical here. No, I wouldn't either, mate. You're not that man. You're not that guy. You're a wizard, Harry. Crack on. Firework just went off, and I think I may have shit myself. So here we go. Times are coming in now. James 1091, that was the first time on the board. Colin, LY Colin 1086, Sammy 1087, Colin, the other Colin, Mechanical 1087, JJ 1089, Flicks 1093, Harold invalidated. Good job, Harold. So looking at the tyres as well, a lot of mediums there. Only Wookie and James on the softs who've set a time. You got Riker, Gould, Kieran and Hosey in the pits still with the soft selected. Everybody else on the mediums. I mean, if you're a fat Hagrid, that's bad. Rick 1079 looked like he did a burner lap first and then went for a hot lap. Oliver Ritchie 1084, Armar 1082. P3 and 2 respectively for them. See what Pink's got. Oh, 117 flat. Definitely some improvement do there, Pink. Come on, lad. You've got it. Wookie 1085. Glock 1082. 298, almost a 1083, but we'll give him a 1082. He just jumped up then. Harold 1084. Go on, Harold. P5. Ant and Bobo on outlaps on the mediums. For some reason, the medium tyre's definitely looking quicker. Come on, Pink, what have you got? Alright, I'll shut up. Sorry, Pink. 1076. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. I don't know why. Why I've decided to give him shit. Here we got now, Bobo is just behind Ant, so Bobo could get a tasty slipstream here. Ant's burning, Bobo's burning as well, so they're not bothering with the burner lap, they're just going for it on the first run. But Bobo will get a nice slipstream here. Yeah, Bobo P2, 1077, and a 109 flat. Chip out on the softs, see what he can do. He's not improving sector 1. It says harvesting, but also says hot lap. It's a little confusing. And Chip 1088. Here we got now Riker coming through sector 2, coming up to the end of sector 2. He's got a Ferrari all over his arse. Is that Kieran? It is Kieran. Kieran up and get a tasty slipstream and then overshoot turn 1. Riker 1084, Kieran. A little wide, nothing too bad. And he's invalidated. Rick just starting his second run on the softs. Hosey coming round the final corner. Hosey 1095. See what Rick's got. Purple sector 1. Short Gwelly seems manic. Everyone gets them first laps done, gets in, change tyres, get back out again. You've not got the comfort you normally do. Ooh, NMX James, 5th place, penalty for a collision with CV Gold. That's not good. Both of them are down at the back as well. CV Gold's got damage. Rick, purple sector 2 as well. I think Rick's going to go to the top here. And he does. 1076. What's Glock got? Sector 1, 8,000ths over. Only just. Oh, right on the limit there at turn 4. through 6 and 7, very wide. He's off, and that is got done. Oliver Ritchie through turn 1, 2 into 3. DRS open now, run down to 4, see what his sector 1 split is. A tenth and a bit under. Oh, Sammy has retired. That's in the pit lane. Kieran retired in the pit lane. No time set. Checkered flags due anytime. JJ's jumped up to P4 with a 107.7. CV Gold beat the flag. NMX James Housey took the flag. Who's that? Rick. Oh no, Rick's got another go at it. See what Richie can do here. P5, 108 flat. Flicks, 107.9. Mercedes there of Armagh. P5, 107.8. McLaren. That were pink. He's not improved. Wait, sorry, he did it. No, he's not improved. Bobo did though. 3 tenths. 107.3. Oh, a 4/10 improvement for Bobo. Apologies. Bobo up to P1. Rick's not on a... Yeah, Rick's not improving here. And up to P6, 107.8. Mechanical, not bad there to be fair. P9, 108.1. Glock improving on that second run. 107.8. P6. And that is it. That is your grid for the sprint race. Oh, pink invalidated a 7-1. As James says, collision was his fault, wasn't paying attention, was looking at 2 screens. Yeah, I mean, the only upside to it is you'll start below CV Gold, but yeah, it is what it is, mate. It's happened now. Move on. Luke, morning, Claire, watching from the airport. Hope you've enjoyed your time over in Tokyo, mate. Hope it's been a good break for you and the missus. Second, well, less than 8 tenths covering the top 10. The second covering pretty much the top 12. James and CV Gold both having a 5-place penalty, so James won't be below Gold. Okay. Harold, the only one. Oh no, Harold and Pink, the only 2 that didn't improve on the medium runs. But here we go. This is the sprint race now. I will be back in a second. I just need to go and grab a beer. And I'm back. Quick as you like. Here we go. Pink, work to do. Bobo in the position he wants, ahead of both the the other title challengers, Rick and Pink. Tyres. Mediums for the majority. Oliver, Kieran and James going for hards. Everybody else on the medium. Bobo where he needs to be for the sprint quali. Can he do this in the sprint race and then again in the feature quali? That is the question. If Pink invalidated a 7-1, he'll make sure he doesn't invalidate it again in the feature quali. So, yeah, it could be close. Could be a close one. Then you've got JJ in P4 as well, ahead of his teammate and Flicks, who were both ahead of him in the championship. So, points to be scored there. Gaps to be closed. And here we go now, coming around that final corner. Bobo leading us onto the grid. About to take position. Here we go, everyone's formed up, 5 lights, and away we go. Lights not held very long there at all. Bobo with a good start, Rick trying to cover off Pink going round the outside at turn 1, giving the inside for 2, but Rick was in a good position, but that inside line for turn 2 just helped Pink massively there. But Bobo's gone. Bobo has gone. He's not hanging about. Glock up to P4 as well, taking 2 places, right on the back of Rick. JJ into P5, Flicks up into P6 and staying where he were. Amar down 3 places, Harold up 3 in P9, Oliver down 1 as well. Otherwise, Colin and Sammy battling in here in sector 2 through the slow part of the lap. No one's willing to give it up, but Colin does. He tucks in behind Sammy. Chip up past Wookie. And Wookie's back past Chip before we've even got to the straight. And all 20 drivers still in DRS. So that quick second lead Bobo took, he lost shortly after. This is going to be an extremely close one. Look like a bit of a gap there forming behind the Aston Martin there is. But Ant has the yellow fuel light. Okay, I didn't expect to see that in a sprint race. Nobody else has it, it's just Ant. And he's got Ahmad. Oh, he's back in. He's back in. Does Pink get close enough? He doesn't. He doesn't get close enough to make a move there, but will he have the run into turn 4? Closer than he was last lap. He's pushing. He's gaining, but not gaining enough. Not burnt as much battery either. He's happy staying where he is. Kieran up past Wookie. That's at turn 4. A little gap there from Riker to Oliver maybe. Let's have a look how the tyres are doing. Oliver on the hards. Oliver, Kieran and James on the hards. So Oliver down 1, Kieran up 3 and James up 1. So only Oliver losing out on the hard tyres so far. And up past Flicks, round the outside on the straight. With DRS as well. Flicks missing DRS. Oh, gap form now. Front 5 broke away. Oh, Flicks is in the wall. Flicks is out. I have no idea if anyone made contact with him there. Just seen him snap across the screen. Wow. Flicks is out of the sprint race. And for some reason there's a bug in this game where you don't see safety cars in the sprint races. So there will be no safety car. Top 5 still, all within DRS, and in all that I've missed Pink taking the lead of the race. Completely missed Pink taking the lead there. Apologies, Pink. He sets the fastest lap, a 1:09.4. He's burnt a lot of battery though that lap. And top 3 have now brought Glock as well. Glock sat in P4 with JJ all over him. Has JJ got the chance to make a move? No, he's not. He's not into turn 4. And Armagh, then Harold's just closed back in on him. I was about to say he's over a second back, but no, Harold's closed back in on that group. So you've got P1 to 3 stuck together, P4 down to 9 stuck together. Then we've got a 3-second gap then to Mechanical. I don't want to say holding up, but he is the head of the rest of the field. No idea how Flicks lost it where he did, and yeah, that's insane. Pink still there. 2.5 seconds now from that front 3 down to Glock. Sammy up past Mechanical into P10. Oliver up past Harold as well. Oliver taking P8. Oliver on the hard, so his tyres will probably start feeling better around now. See JJ have a big slide. Excuse me, big slide there. 3 second gap now. Front three just in a league of their own. And these are the 3 main title challengers. I don't want to disregard JJ and or Flicks, but Flicks scoring no points. JJ and Ant P5 and 6. Your front 3 all in a battle. Has Bobo got anything? 4 laps to go. He's in a higher position with the RS than the other 2, but it's all about choosing when to burn it, when to attack. Bobo's going for it. He's still got more ERS than Pink, and he's up into P1 with 4 laps to go. Will Pink be sensible? Just sit behind him, learn where he's quicker, learn where to make the moves. Harold now a second off Oliver, so Harold looks a bit lonely in P9. Sammy 4.5 seconds back. Colin, I tell you what, Colin probably is holding the rest of the pack up now. He's lost more time since being overtaken by Sammy. He's now a 1.5 seconds back, and he's got everyone behind him with DRS still. So I think Colin's the cork in the bottle there. Bobo in the lead. Pink, yeah, backed out of that. Pink is in no ERS, he's recharging. But Pink's got Rick coming for him. Oh, Rick were closing in. Then I thought Rick were going to catch him off guard. Got a yellow flag. That is Hosey. Down to the back of the grid. He's gone straight on at turn 1. LOI Colin now up past Mechanical. Yeah, it's no disrespect to Colin. I'm not calling him slow. I just meant he was sort of the cork in the bottle. People couldn't get past him. He was fast in the places he needed to be. But yeah, he's held people up and lost them a lot of time. Yeah, Riker's down to the back now as well. He's lost even more time. He's got no front wing. So I missed that. Whether that was the Hosey incident as well, why Hosey was going straight on. Pink has took the lead back from Bobo. Rick still sat on the back of them both. Just not challenging, just sort of sat there cruising behind. Riker's in the pits. What's going on here? LOI Collins dropping. He's just dropped 4 places. He's just had a slide and give James a little tap there. Wookie and Kieran both up past him. See if Kieran can make a move on Colin this time. As Bobo is gaining on Pink. Bobo's going for it. He doesn't want to sit behind. Oh, he backed out at turn 1. He's going to opt for the run into turn 4. See what Kieran does now. Them hard tyres should be better. Yeah, he's not burning. He's not burning. That's a boring fight. This is the one we want. The battle at the front. Bobo over 7 temps back though. He's got a lot of battery. Can he get close enough on the back straight into turn 1 to make a move into turn 4? We will see. Both of these will be burning now. I don't think he's close enough to make a move. Unless Pink makes a mistake, I think Pink's got it. Bobo burn what he can now. He's not close enough. Kieran up past Colin. Yeah, 3 temps. Bobo to Pink. Colin picking up 3 seconds as well, and that'll fuck him because of the DRS train that he's created. He'll tumble down. Well, he'll be P16 at the moment as it stands. I don't think Bobo's got anything yet. Out the final corner now. Pink, Bobo. Yeah, Pink's got way more battery. They'll just burn all the way to the line. I don't think the DRS is going to give that much of a benefit to Bobo. And that is it. That is your sprint race. Pink taking the win. After his DNF last week, he's picked up exactly where he needed to. After, making a mistake in quali. He takes the sprint win. Bobo P2, Rick P3, Glock P4, up 2 places. Good job, Glock. JJ held JJ off all race. Great job. And P6, Amar P7, Oliver P8, Harold up 3 in P9, Sammy up to P10, Kieran up 7 places to P11, Wookie P12, James P13 up 6 places. Eli Colin up 1, CV Gould up 5 into 15th, Mechanical down 6, Chip, Hosey, Riker down 6 as well. He did make a pit stop due to having no wing, and Flick's DNFing. Here we go, start a quali. I will be back in just a second. Here we go, I am back. So we've got a couple of times on board there. Mechanical 1081 up in P1, Kieran 1082, CB Gold 1084, Riker 1084, Hosey 1091, James 1091. All on the soft tyres. Nobody using mediums in this. Here we go, flicks up to the line. (1082) goes P2. Rick 1082 as well, and 1084. So first run's not quite as quick yet in Q1. Almar just started out, jump on with that. A bit of a lock up there into turn 1. Bit wide there through that corner it looked, but same purple, he's not a time on the board, that's probably why it's showing purple. Run up to the line now. And I'm at 1077, first man in the sevens in this quali session, feature quali session. Harold 108 flat. It's better from Harold, but quickly replaced by Oliver there in the sevens as well. We've got Sober, Chips on an outlap. Who we got? Bobo, is that? No, it's Sammy. Sammy up to the line, 1082. JJ, no, not JJ, the other one, and 108 flat. Who was that then? Wookie 110.6. Bobo 1074. Ooh, Bobo setting the pace. Pink still in the pits. What's JJ got here now? Up to the line. A 108 flat, just behind his teammate. 12 thousandths of a second there. Flicks improving. Purple sector 1. chip a 109 flat, puts himself P14. Evening, Hosey bud. I hope you're doing alright, mate. Scrappy lap from Kieran. Yeah. I'll be honest, it's based on first runs, it's not too bad. Flicks is invalidated. Based on first runs, it's not too bad. I think that's it for first runs as well now, unless Rick's gone again. He has gone again, it's a 107.8. Rick into P3. We've got LOI, Colin, Pink and Glock on outlaps. Colin looks like he's tucking in on the back of Glock for a slipstream. Your first valid lap of the session in qualifying. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Invalidating in Q1. In sprint, SQ. Sorry. And yeah, your race didn't go too bad to be considering you started on the harder tyres as well. I'd say sprint races were quite successful. But you need to do better now. Poor Rick's fighting a championship on his own. Whereas Pink had you taking Bobo out for him. Glock on the run, up to the line. See where Glock and Colin both finish, and we'll jump on with Pink. Looks quick from Glock. 107.9, P5, LOI Colin. LOI Colin. Invalidated. Going out right behind your teammate to take advantage of the slipstream, then invalidating at the end of the lap is bad. Sorry, Colin. I love you, but that's a fuck up. Pink invalidated and set a 107.5. I'm going to be honest with you, Mechanical. I know how it works in the F2. I'm not too sure how it works in the F1 when it comes to a sprint weekend and tyre choice. Like, people opting to run sprint quali on mediums, it threw me. It threw me. I don't know if the lads who use mediums in quali, then mediums in the race, have they not cost themselves for the feature? Are they missing a set of mediums? I don't know. I don't know how it works. Armagh, 107.7 up to P2. That's a good lap there from Armagh. Great job. Bobo not improving in Sector 1. Purple Sector 2, only a thousandth off his personal best. He's in the pits. Well, if he had one set of hards for each, then it shouldn't have fucked him. A set of hards for sprint and a set of hards for quali is all you need. Medium only good for 8 laps. 2 sets is 60. So you're saying the 2 stops bar. This is another race where strategy is going to come into play massively. I'll be honest, I've done no practice, so I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at you saying that. I'm just laughing at the situation. I've not paid any attention. Obviously, I'm not working away, but I've been travelling a lot to work this week, so I've done no practice. I don't know what the tyre wear's like here. I don't know what to expect. But I thought it was a one-stop, is all I'll say. We've got JJ on a lap. I will say what I find interesting is people using hot lap for quali. And people who use medium and use a lot more overtake. The difference is it's quite big. JJ improves 3.5 tenths, puts himself P2 with a 107.7. Sammy has just started his hot lap. Wookie is in sector 2 at the moment. Hosey, is that you replying to Colin saying the tyre was high pre-update? And Wookie 1082, Wookie put himself P12. What's Sammy got? You're on about a one-stop. Oh, it used to be a one-stop before the update. Now it's a two-stop. Alright. Sammy abandoned his lap, came into the pits. Harold staying off the track out the way. Kieran crosses the line, improves 108.1, puts himself P11. It's borderline. Oh, it's borderline for you now. I thought originally I thought you were saying it's borderline 4-stop. Jesus. There was something in the way of the screen. I didn't see the end of it. I was going to say going from a 1 to 2 stop torque to a borderline 4-stop. Jesus. Something's happened. Mechanical. 200ths ahead of Kieran and starting what will be, I think, his final run. It is his final run. JJ's retired in the pits. Ah, don't say that, mate. You'll still be competitive. You're to be fair, I noticed it last season. You are a very consistent driver, so even if you're not the fastest on track, you still score a lot of points just by being consistent, keeping it clean and staying out of trouble. So that's worth more, mate. That's worth more to me anyway. Glock going P2 with a 107.6. Colin didn't improve. Who we got next? CV Gold into the pits. Harold. Come on, Harold. 1081. 108. Yeah, so he didn't improve. Red Bull, is that all alert? It is all alert. Improved only slightly, 15 thousandths. Glock's already crossed the line. Who was the other one? LOI Colin, P7, 108 flat for Colin. That's a good lap for Colin, to be fair, considering he's been struggling. Flicks, 107.9, Pink, 107.1. What's Bobo got? 107.1, he's 12 thousandths behind. Oh, so close. Rick in the pits. Rick down to P6. Ooh, didn't expect that from Rick. And down in P10. What has he got up to the line? Improved, but only slightly. 108 flat. P9 for it. And so JJ getting the advantage over his teammate there, also over Rick and Flicks. Pink and Bobo just in a bit of a battle of their own at the front. CT1 gold turned up. Yeah, well, him and Wookie, mate. Could do without them. And Phoenix. I think it should be a battle between me, you, and Wab. I hate Marshall as well, to be fair. Marshall's up there. Maybe Marshall's too quick. We'll get rid of him as well. But yeah, even closer now. A second covering the top. Wow. Up to Wookie, really. 16th, a second. Crazy close qualifying. But Pink taking pole. Bobo P2. Glock P3. That's how he says done. Oh, I wish it were that easy, mate. I'll be honest, Housie, I feel you're saying the poor run of form. I feel like that P2 to start round one for me was the highlight. I think it's all downhill from here. I've gone from the P2 to a P6 to a P8, so yeah, I'm feeling it. Just waiting for everyone to pick the strategies now for this feature race. 36 laps here at Brazil. Here we go, let's have a look at the tyres again. Majority mediums, Flicks, Kieran, Sammy, Housie and James for the hards. Everybody else on the mediums. If Rick doesn't have a good start, Bobo could potentially move up to P2 in the drivers' standings. But it all depends on his battle with Pink and what happens there. If Pink has another brain fart like he did at Silverstone last week, Pink could hand the championship lead over to Bobo. He won't like me saying that, but it's always a possibility. Here we go now, forming up on the grid. CV Gold overshooting his marks though, and Chip DSQ'd as well. Evening pints hours, mate. Perfect timing just as we get underway for the feature race. Lights out and away we go. Pink holding the lead. Bobo covering off Glock. Not quick enough to have a challenge on Pink. Almar, JJ fighting. Rick up past JJ as well. JJ losing 2 positions on that race start. 3 positions. Ant's passed him as well. But they're still side by side. JJ holds the position to Ant, but it's lost out to Armar and Rick. Mechanical down 1, Kieran jumping Colin. Housie up 3 places off the start. And I'm sure Housie's on there. Hard tyres as well, he is. Great start from Housie. Mechanical and CV Gold swapping positions briefly there. Sammy now up past CV Gold as well. He's lost 3. Pink setting the fastest lap. Bobo keeping him honest. Pink's got a yellow fuel light. JJ and Harold, and they're the only ones, but we've got some close battling here. Riker going past CV Gold. This is a little tier 3 battle in its own going. Riker, CV Gold, Housie, Wookie, Chip. Oh, Wookie off track there. I think James has got wing damage. No wing damage. He were off track briefly there as well. Rick looks to be gaining on Armar. Not getting enough to make a move though. Bobo is pushing. Decided not to go for it. He backed out. Only 3 laps in to this 36 lap race. So Kieran just falling out of DRS to Harold now, which means the top 11 all within DRS. Then a bit of a gap. Kieran, Colin, Sammy. Bit of a gap to no CV Gold, Riker. 2 seconds back to Wookie and the rest of the field. Then Chip, James and Housie. So field splitting up a little bit more in this than it did in the sprint. Bobo still just sitting behind Pink at the moment. Top 11 still all within DRS. Eli Collin just on the borderline of losing it. And he's back in it for the detection zone. Pink setting another fastest lap. Sammy up past Collins, CV Gould up past Riker. Riker back past CV Gould. Nope, still side by side. Through turn 1, 2 and 3. Riker taking that position now. Flicks up past Eli Collin. And that has cost them both the RS now to the group ahead, unless Flicks can push and get back in it. He has done, because Oliver's recharging, but Oliver's at risk of losing it. The front two have brought DRS to Glock. 1.4 back to Glock. Bobo's still at 90% ERS, so almost double what Pink's got. Is Bobo going to go for a move? Try and take the lead? Has he got enough to get him on the run to turn 4? Pink not burning. Slightly defensive. Bobo backs out. Bobo sits behind. But they're still pulling away from Glock. Gap at 2 seconds now. Armar's battling Glock up the inside. Rick is very close to that as well. Armar's burning all his batteries to try and get him. Glock holding that inside line there. Oh, he's on the outside now. That'll cost him. But he should have the inside for this. This corner, he's backed out. Armar went wide as well to leave him space there. That's cost them massively in the battle for the front two. They're now 2.9 down. And it is a DRS train from P3 to P9. Eli Collin, after being overtaken, has dropped back. Harold's on the back of Collin. Looks to be... Oh, Bobo has gone for the lead. Bobo's got the lead. As Harold makes it past Collin. See, does Pink come back at him? He doesn't. He sits behind. Glock back up to P3 past Armar. Armar's now got Rick all over his gearbox. Armar's still having a look at Glock there. That was ambitious. Now 3.7 behind that front two, so just losing time this group by battling. I got mechanical in the pits. Is that for a wing change? No. Well, he's definitely going for a 2-stop. 8 laps on the mediums, well, 7 laps on the mediums and then onto the hards, so he's definitely 2-stopping it. To be honest, I don't think that's quicker. Pink just sitting behind Bobo. Probably using it to save some fuel as well if he has underfueled. Oliver pitting. Have a quick check of the tyres now. Oliver on the mediums. He's done 8 laps. This is interesting. This is where we see people deciding for 1 and 2 stops now. Rick up past Armar finally. And JJ's passed him as well. Armar's just tumbled a couple of positions there. He gets JJ straight back. It looks like JJ giving him back, to be fair. Whether it were an illegal overtake or what, I don't know. JJ just appeared to give him that position back. See what goes on with the front two, whether either of them pit yet. Whether they hold it out. Still staying as they were. Not a lot of overtaking going on early in this. Whether people are choosing to try and save the tyres, manage it a bit. We've got Oliver Ritchie and Mechanical at the back of the pack on fresh hards. Both, I'd say, committing to the 2-stop. Hosey and Chip battling that. Yeah, them hard tyres of Hosey's probably the faster tyre to be on now. Nothing surprising there. As there we go, across the line, 10 laps on these mediums now. Rick up past Glock. Rick into P3. Finally moving forward. But he's got a 4-second gap to his title challengers ahead. I think he'll be lucky if he can close that now at this stage in the race. CV Gold pitting, lap 11. Still, the leaders on the mediums, the top 7 staying out. Flicks, Harold should be on the faster tyre now, so I'd expect to be seeing them to move forward. Yellow flag, that is an Alpine, that is Harold. What are you doing? Come on, Harold. If you pick the alternate strategy, at least be good at it. Bobo and Pink still pretty much level pegging. Same ERS. Just sort of cruising away at the front, really. 4.6, 4.7 back. It's going up. Well, yeah, corner by corner. So Glock, after losing the position to Rick, has managed to stick on the back of him comfortably. Amar, he lost a couple of positions, but he got him back and he's held his own since. JJ's not challenging him. JJ's still got the yellow fuel light. Ant has sat there with 100% battery behind JJ and the yellow fuel light. Flicks is on the back of this on the hard tyres, which will be faster at the moment, but he's not able to get past. Is LOI Colin pits now, 12 laps, 13 laps on the mediums is enough for him. Riker's pitted as well, 13 laps. To be honest, this is the lap I expect to see the leaders in. Got a yellow flag, that is JJ. JJ's lost it in sector 2. Oh, JJ. On the lap. I'm assuming you're due to pit as well. Leader's staying out. Rick's staying out. Glock's pitted. Oh, Jesus. Glock's gone sideways into the pits. JJ's pitted. Hard tyres on. That'll be it now to the end. Wookie, 3 seconds. So LOI Colin, where does he come out to JJ? Right on the back of him. So the lap undercut there for Colin has worked. He's right on the back of JJ after losing touch with that pack in the first stint. Mechanical. He's got another stop to make as well because he's pitted so early. It's not worth for mechanical at all. The one stop's definitely the strategy. Rick, Amar pitting. Leaders staying out again. Oliver up to B7, but he's already done 7 laps on his tyres, so he ain't going to make it to the end. I think Bobo and Pink are both just cruising and tyre saving, and no one wants to make the first move to pit. But here we go, Bobo in the pits, Pink pits as well. I'd expect to see Ant in as well. No, Ant stays out, Flicks is on the hards, I understand him, Sammy's staying out, obviously Oliver. But let's see where Rick comes out opposed to Bobo and Pink. Well, he's closer than he was before the pit stop. Don't seem to be working for the hard tyres. To be fair, looking at it, the gap that's appeared, Armagh is on a lap fresher tyres than Glock, but he's 2.3 seconds back. JJ is on lap older tyres than Armagh. He's 1.7 back. Whether that's fighting through traffic or what, but it's not worked out. Kieran's popped mediums on a lap ago, which I think is way too early. Way too early. James as well, yeah, I don't think you're going to the end. Basically 17 laps on mediums like Ant has done at the moment is puncture territory. So Ant is absolutely on the limit of these tyres. The hard, you're talking about 25 laps before puncture territory. Well, 25 is pretty much when you're guaranteed a puncture. So Ant out, he'll have fresher tyres than everyone now for this last 17 laps, so he can just push all the way. But he's lost a lot of positions, staying out on their mediums, and used mediums. We've not had no safety cars, no VSCs, and I'll be honest, not even a sniffer one yet. Bobo and Pink still as they were. On fresher tyres now, past Sammy. And they'll just gain on Flicks now. Flicks on 18 lap old hards, pitting, well, yeah, lap 1. No, they're the hards he started on, idiot. They're the hards he started on. So Flicks, Sammy, Harold and Hosey still on the tyres that they started on. Oliver up past Sammy now, 8 lap fresher tyres. But Oliver, I'll be honest, there's no way they're making it to the end. There is no way they're making it to the end. Unless you're some sort of Kane Lowry tyre whisperer. Mechanical up past Hosey now, 7 lap fresher tyres. Armagh up past Harold, Rick up past Sammy. Yeah, the guys on the old tyres now are getting swamped. The question is, they've gone for the alternate strategy. Are they going to be fast enough when they put the softer tyre on to make this time up? And I don't think they are. I don't think the alternate strategy works without a safety car. If a safety car comes out at the right time, the alternate strategy is brilliant. But if it doesn't, you're screwed. If a safety car comes out early, you're screwed. If no safety car comes out, you're screwed. There we go. Sammy's pitted 19 laps. He's done. And got a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. CV Gold with 3 seconds. Jose in the pits as well. He's come out at the back on a fresh set of mediums. Now his mediums will make it to the end. They might struggle at the end, but he'll get there. Sammy will get there. Looking ahead of him, Mechanical, like I say, I think still got to make another stop. Oliver's got to make another stop. Still 15 laps to go. I think CV Gold will struggle. Harold into the pits, lap 22. Flick stared out, and Flicks has lost, yeah, about 6 seconds in 2 laps to Bobo and Pink. Harold's come out P17. Fresh set of mediums. Let's see where he ends up. But P17, he's come out after starting on the hards. Oh, Pink having a little look at Bobo there. I think Bobo's getting a bit flustered having a car ahead of him and wanting to get past, knowing he's quicker than him and being quicker than him, but in all the wrong places. Bobo straight up the inside. Flicks is trying to get in the pits. He's cut across the front of Bobo. That was always going to fucking happen. My God. I don't know why Bobo's gone for the inside line. I really don't know why. You know he's due to pit. Bobo's lucky he didn't get a penalty there for corner cutting or something. Yeah, Flicks has picked up 10 seconds for speeding in the pit lane, probably from the contact with Bobo as well. Yeah, that was, to me, that's a bit of a brain fart from Bobo, if I'm honest. He was in the lead, he was getting a bit anxious, wanted to get past him, and he's gone for the inside line, knowing that Flicks is due to pit. It's a bit silly for me, that. And now he's losing time to Pink. Pink's pushing. Yeah, no DRS now down the main straight. Bobo shot himself in the foot. Kieran pitting. 7 laps on the mediums. And pops a fresh set of hards on. James has retired in the pits. Flicks came out in P9, he's up past LOI Colin at the moment, he's up into P8. CV Gold pitting now, 13 laps on the hards. No wing replacement, just popping a new set of hards on for the last 11 laps. Yeah, he's tumbled down the order as well. Mechanical's pitted again, tumbled down the order. Well, the one stop's definitely quicker. 1000% quicker. Chip picking up 3 seconds. Bobo's now recovered some battery in that. He's sitting behind Pink. Rick, a lap older tyres, 2.5 seconds behind. JJ up past Armagh. Bit of a lock up there into turn 1. What is Flicks doing? Is Flicks closing 6.7 from Flicks to Ant? He's not really closing. 10 laps left as well. Then mediums will pretty much be gone by the time he does catch, if he does. So, yeah. The alternate strategy hasn't worked. The 2 stops definitely not worked. Sorry about that. But yeah, 2 stoppers. We've got Oliver in P10, who's got someone all over the back of him. We've got Mechanical, Kieran and Gould. And Kieran and Gould are right at the back. Mechanical's P15, over 9 seconds behind the guys ahead. Yeah, 2 stop is not a runner. Not a runner whatsoever. All you people who 2 stop, down 3 places, down 2 places, down 4 places, down 7 places. So, yeah. 2 stop definitely not the strategy. Bobo has overtaken Pink and took the lead. He's back in front. Pink, I think, still managing fuel as well, to be fair. Rick is closing in on the group ahead. We've got 8 laps left. The field's very spread out now. We're not getting a lot of overtaking. Armagh is all over the back of JJ. He's got 1 lap fresher tyres, but JJ's doing well to hold his position. Pink all over the back. A ball boy, is he going for it? He is. He's up the inside at turn 4. 7 laps to go. We've got the change of lead. He doesn't have the yellow flashing fuel light anymore. So he's sat behind Bobo. Regained his fuel. Controlled his pace. Controlled his ERS. And then gone for it. But what has Bobo got now? And we've seen these 2 battle now for a number of seasons, and it's more than just outright pace. It's ERS management, it's fuel management, it's tyre management, it's everything. Everything is important when it comes to these 2 battling. They're separated by nothing. Yeah, Bobo just sitting behind. Oh, you look like you were trying to catch Pink off guard there. Sammy up past Colin. Bobo's going for it on Pink. Into turn 1, takes the inside line. Pink's got higher battery now though, 5 laps to go. Has he timed it right? Pink's going for it back. Yeah, Pink takes it back. He didn't have to burn too much either there. Is Bobo just getting an eye in, maybe looking how Pink's going to react? This is not over yet. This battle at the front is not over yet. Bobo takes it back. We're into turn 1. Pink's got more battery. And he'll have DRS now on the run to turn 4. 4 laps to go this time round. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3. That's a Red Bull. That's Flicks, who's off the track. He's missing a wing. He's going to get a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He didn't. Go on, Flicks. Please don't retire now. Yeah, he's come out 19th, but he's got a set of softs on now, a new front wing. He's not got to go in yet. He's only just got going out of the pits. He's going to be a lap down. Right. Flicks, you know, interfering with this battle at the front. You've got the race leaders right behind you. Oh, Christ. There's never an easy day. Never an easy day in this tier. In this league. In F1. So Harold was P17 when he after he originally pitted. He's up to P11, so he's made 6 places back. Obviously, Flicks making an extra pit stop has helped. But yeah, not too bad to be fair. Mechanical, half a second right on the back of Riker. 9 lap fresh tyres. If he does get Riker, I think that'll be it. I don't see him closing a 5 gap. No, there's no way he's going to close a 5 gap. That 5-second gap to walk in 2 laps. So it's all about this battle at the front now. and that battle for 5th, really. He's got Armar and Ant. JJ's got Armar and Ant all over his gearbox. And it's looking like, for the podium chat, we might actually get the top 3 in the championship. If they join, which will be a first for me. Oh, Pink having a look round the outside of Bobo. Bobo squeezing him as tight as he can. It's not over. It's not over. There's 2 laps. Pink's got the run though. He's got the DRS. Bobo defends. Pink tries round the outside. Bobo keeps him on that outside of the track. Has Bobo defended too hard a lap early? Should he have let Pink go and then tried getting him back the next lap? We'll find out. We will find out in a lap's time. Harold up to P11 all over the back of LOI Colin now. And here we go. Run into turn 4. Pink has the lead of the race now. He got it into turn 1. What has Bobo got? Last lap of the race. That is it for overtaking places. Unless Bobo's got the battery to beat him to the line. Pink's got the red flashing fuel light. I think Bobo's only option is beating him to the line, but Pink's got more battery. There's nothing Bobo can do unless he throws a surprise overtaking, but you can't. There's nowhere to do it. Pink has took the win. Pink has got the win. Unless he runs out of fuel. If he runs out of fuel, he's fucking unlucky, but it's deserved, it's Pink. Yeah, Pink takes the race win. Bobo taking P2. Rick, 6 seconds back, takes P3. So there's your podium. Is the championship challengers. Glock taking P4. Great result for Glock. Nice to see him stick one all together. P4 there, great job. JJ P5, Armar P6, Ant P6. Oliver P7 on a different strategy as well, the 2 stops. So Oliver, not a bad result, didn't get screwed. Harold P9 going for the alternate strategy, highest of the alternate strategy finishes. So great job from Harold. LOI Colin, 23 laps on them hard tyres, so more than anyone. P10 Wookie, P11 Sammy, P12 also on the alternate strategy. Mechanical 2 stop, P13 Riker P14, Kieran 15, Gould 16, and yeah. As Glock says, probably the best I can do given my pace. I'll take 2 P4s. I've got to say, mate, great. Both of them great results. Great races, great results for you. Regardless of your pace, phenomenal results. Well done, mate. Great drives. And I'll say this tier 1 here is stacked. Tier 1 is full of fast drivers. Any one of the top 10 can win races. So for you to be finishing P4 in the sprint and the feature, it's no mean feat, mate. Don't be hard done by. That is a great result. Well done. we've had enough of seeing Pink celebrating that. Let's just flick through the sprint results. And then move on to the feature. Pink Bobo Rick on the podium. Rick up 3 places, starting P6, finishing P3. Flicks all the way down in P18 after that second stop after the wing damage. That cost him. I'll just fire invites out to the podium sitters. Apologies. Where are they? Bobo, Rick, and Mr. Pink. Invites have been sent to the podium sitters. I'm just going to run to the toilet before we do the interview. Back in a second. And I am back. Let's have a quick check who we got in. We got everyone.
Yeah.
We do have everyone. And I've got to say, I've been doing comms since season 1. This is the first time I've had the top 3 in the championship in a podium interview. So, it's a big one. We'll start P3, start with Rick. You look like you had the quali pace in the sprint. Didn't quite work out in the feature like I thought it would. The feature quali.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say to it. I was just struggling with everything on this track, so I just had no confidence on the braking, traction, whatever you name it. So, I mean, to even be P2 in the sprint quali, that was again a surprise, but yeah, Pink got me into turn 1 immediately, and from there on, yeah, I just didn't have the pace.
That's a shame. That's a shame. You quali, like I say, your quali pace in the sprint looked, yeah, right up there, but not the same in the feature. Feature race, obviously, you dropped back a bit. You pitted a lap earlier than the lads ahead of you. That trying to get the undercut, trying to gain an advantage on them, and maybe get back in that fight, or
No, not really. I was just you know, my tire wear was very high at that point, and Glock behind me pitted a lap earlier than me, so he
So
was
it's,
going for the undercut, so I
so it's,
also wanted to cover
yeah,
him.
more to cover off behind you than ahead.
Yeah, I wasn't really looking forward, to be honest. I knew I didn't have the pace, so
Oh, Rick,
yeah.
honestly, I hate listening to you sound so down. You
Well, I
you
mean, I
you're
kind
on
of
the
expected
podium.
it,
Do you know what I
so
mean? You've still got to be happy.
well, I mean, for me it's damage limitation, I guess. So
Exactly. A race. Well, from what you were saying, you didn't enjoy.
no,
You
not in the slightest.
finished P3. The only downside is the two people who beat you.
Yeah, true. Well,
Other than that, you're right where you want to be, mate. You're right where you want to be. Keep it going.
not to mention on lap 30, I almost died. The fast right-hander up the hill in sector 2, I lost the car and I basically cut a whole corner and somehow I caught it. So yeah, that was scary. And after that, just the tires were just dead. So
Well, like I say,
yeah,
you brought it home, mate. You brought it home. You got P3.
I'll take
It
it.
might not have been the race you wanted, might not have been the result you wanted, but
Nah,
P3 is still good, mate. It's still a solid
yeah,
result.
it's better than nothing. So I'll take it. But uh,
I mean, it could have been worse. You could have did what Pink did last week and crashed that last lap.
true. Well, I almost did. No, but yeah, an okay-ish weekend, I guess. So, oh well, I'll take it. Great job to Bobo and Pink. Just insane pace, as expected.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a rivalry now. This Bobo P2.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
How you feeling?
Decent, man, decent. Was a little bit fuming, but don't want to comment too much about that guy, but yeah, it's always the same guy, but I will leave
Yeah,
it by
is
that.
that the you had a slower car ahead, a car on used tyres.
Yeah, maybe.
He was trying to pit. I'll be honest.
It's
I
always the same guy. Just saying
I'll,
though.
I'll be perfectly honest. I can't remember who it was, but I couldn't understand why you went up the inside of him knowing he was on used tyres.
Yeah, but why would you stay out so long? Like punish yourself? Just waiting for me. And yeah, some other guys as well, man. I'm the leading car, just overtaking somebody, and they just go out of the way, man. Just go
I,
out of the way, like let those two guys
I
fight,
get
man.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying,
It's
but
unbelievable, man.
I, from my point of view, watching it, the guy's got every right to be there. He's out on the
Yeah,
tyres that he's out on. I couldn't understand why you went up the inside of him instead of going round the outside of him. Just knowing that he's on used tyres, he could
yeah.
pit at any moment. And look,
That's true. That's true.
happened. It happened,
Maybe I
and
should have gone right side, but like
yeah, look,
you know,
it's
like
done now.
you got someone in your ass, just in your ass, and two people in your ass, and you're thinking, okay, now I'm going to pit, like fuck off, man. And then other guys like they're just like, okay, yeah, Bobo and Pink, just go through. I will go on the grass. It's like quali, man. It's almost like quali. It's just like I'm going on the grass. Just let those faster guys go through, man. Defend. You cannot like in sector 2 just go out of the way because we are coming. No, if I'm overtaking you, then I like to see a little bit more. You don't have to defend, but you don't have to leave like just open the space for the other guys, man. It's but yeah, whatever. GG's to
I tell
Rick
you
and
what,
Pink.
that sounds like you need to make your mind up, mate. Do you want them to get out of the way, or do you want them to do what they want to do?
Flicks, of course, like that guy. Like I shouldn't even call his name, but yeah, I have always like incidents. It's only with him. And the other guys, I don't want them like to go out of the way. If I just need to earn it. it's not like of course they're on all the tires, but they don't have to like almost go on the grass and park their car and then just say like, oh, just go ahead, just go ahead. I will wait. I will wait 10 seconds before you guys leave. Then I will go again. Like, ah, no man, come on man, you're better than that.
Right. We'll stop there because you've clearly got some stuff that you feel's reportable and that, and you
No,
sound a
I'm
bit
not even going
salty.
to report, but
No, you sound salty, mate. We'll move on. Pink taking the win there. Obviously,
Yo.
whatever's happened there. But it was a close battle all the way between you two. You
Yeah.
are the championship leader from my maths.
Yeah, me and Rick were level.
Yeah. And you beat him in both, and obviously beating Bobo in the feature.
Both, I think.
Did you beat him in both? Oh, my head's gone.
Mate, I can't remember. I've been concentrating too much as well. That was so sweaty.
Yeah, was it always a one-stop for you?
Yeah. I saw. Who was it? Mechanical talking
Yeah,
about it.
Mechanical and a
Not being
couple of
one-stop.
others going on about two stops, yeah. See, I think four drivers went for the two stop.
It's hard, but it is doable. My rears were on 82% when I picked from the medium.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you lads went longer than I thought you would, even if you were going for a one stop.
Yeah, I was hoping Bobo would do an extra lap to make it a bit easier for me, but we came in at the same time.
But you're up there now. You're feeling confident for the rest of the season. You made up for that little mistake Silverstone last week.
It's still early days to really be confident, but yeah. Last week we don't need to talk about that.
No, I enjoyed
We
talking about
really
it
don't.
last week.
Oh.
I think I'm enjoying bringing it up to you as well.
I was just following his dirty air and pressed the overtake just that like half second too soon.
Yeah, I thought that. When it happened, mate. Yeah, one of them things, unfortunate, but you bounce right back, right up there again, battling right at the front, and yeah, dominating performance from you guys. So great job.
Yeah. Well, Bobo, great pace. Like I could barely keep up. I had to bin all the battery. Every single straight.
I don't think he's too happy.
Good reaction.
So yeah, anyway, cheers everyone who's tuned in, everyone who's commented. That's tier 1 over and done with. Join us here Sunday night, 8 PM English time, where tier 3 will be racing here at Brazil. And then following that, we've got Tuesday for F2 Singapore. And then Friday, tier 1 will be at Singapore. So we'll see you then. Oh, shit, wrong button.